Okay, so here you see there's another runoff from the road, and it could be going into like something, into an area, couldn't it? It could be, rather than all. Anyway, it's low, the drain. Look, it's right down there, so it's the level's down, man. It stinks terribly. So this is what's running from the road when it rains. You can see the channel as well. I don't know if that's constantly running, but it's heavily polluted. It's nasty. It's really nasty. There's a big pump system at the end of this channel, which we'll see. That's not working. It's supposedly cost millions of dollars to build it, and it's not working. So you've got like, oh, it makes me want to vomit. You've got the all rolled into one as usual. You know, the human waste and the literal human waste of the people, the intelligence that could have a genius amongst this lot. So I was saying before when I went on a tangent and carried away addressing Elon Musk, but the thing is, the point is that could have some super intelligent people that after a few years in the right conditions could start to, even very soon, like immediately, could start to be a benefit, you know, or it could be a benefit. Immediately could have ideas about, you know, how to help once we're clean and that. Obviously the 33-day program is just to get them clean. There has to be you know, rewards, basically, benefits, not rewards, but benefits of being clean, staying clean in a different life. And that's where a house could be offered, you know. Build a house, then build your house. There's the land. We'll do it as community, spread out, you know. Maybe they've got areas where they come from that they've left for whatever reason they'd like to go back to, and build a little house, a little earth bag house. With the functioning garden in Colombia all year round, growing the food, selling the food as a baseline a little bit, you know, and then if they relapse, if they're hard relapsing, there's a place to go where they can smoke the crack if that's what they want, right? But they get the therapy and they get the help first, right? But that way you're dealing with it, aren't you, up in India? You're dealing with it. My friend lives just up there on this road up here. They're all getting touchy. I'm gonna go around this way so I can keep filming and talking. So look, more water. It's a big runoff. For Dorada. There's a big hill going up gradually. It's like all comes down here. It's heavily polluted. This is my friend's street now. So the girls used to play down here around, and now look, it's only in recent months it's happened, this situation. So it's been concentrated, and with the, well, the solutions are where it's at, and they've got to be like hardcore and really positive, like serious, you know. Like they've got to get everybody out. Okay, the dealers doing the camp, you know, it's like 6 months in there, and then the options started to train, you know, psychologists in there seeing who's good for what, you know, who likes what, naturally good at. Started to integrate that into have a curriculum, a learning curriculum as well, digital learning curriculum. Like my friend's, like, he's on that. and that's how you resolve the problem. That's how you resolve the problem. So the end of the alley is there, or you not how you resolve it, but you address it. You address the problem at the root. You could have, like, this is sci-fi now, I've gone to sci-fi. I think that with the amount of like difficulty that we have as far as like controlling who the real problem is, like who's the big suppliers are, bring in Russian military intelligence, invite in the Russian military intelligence via the terrorism department, because it is terrorism on the planet. The United States is absolutely flooded and screwed, you know, and now they're banging on about it and saying, oh, you're not doing enough, Gustavo, when who set up Pablo Escobar? Anyway, I won't talk about that. I'm upsetting everybody today. Yeah. Right, let's get all super like spiritual now. Ley lines, well-known fact, energy currents run through the earth. There's a major river that connects like all of Colombia, the Magdalena, just on the other side of this old railway track, which I believe Gustavo Petro is repairing it all. What an amazing, you know, low carbon initiative. Nice. What it does is it connects like this central part of Caldas to the coast, Santa Marta. So, you know, I can imagine the trains, you know, the nice trains for tourists, bringing everybody up here, giving Dorada a facelift, pumping like, you know, a few million into it, even only just a few million in the right places for the kids. There's one of the younger boys now. He's only 13, 14. He's down there with the others, it looks like, by the way he's dressed, or not far from it, you know. It's just heartbreaking. Homelessness is heartbreaking. In Manchester, it's not Colombian problem. It's England is last time I was there, and it won't have got better, it will have got worse. It's like at epidemic rates. So what I'm saying is that it's the national governments and the good advisors that are attached, which I see is Elon Musk and Robert Kennedy, as far as Colombia goes, is the big hitters. Tony Robbins. I just started to look at his work yesterday. I was listening to him about AI, and it's like, man, I sent you my docs, Tony. Maybe you'll see this video at some point. I like to think so. I like to think that we're connected, that we're working. Hola, no, gracias, señor. It's a convergence of everything: the good, the bad, the ugly, the intelligent, the stupid, and it's the natural intelligence, and combined with the desire for freedom that's embedded in a unbroken human spirit, and even those that are broken, often more so. The desire for liberty, the pursuit of happiness, those ideals that were embedded into the Constitution by the First Nations, the Iroquois, and I won't pretend to rattle off a number of other Indian nations. I know the Iroquois for sure, and I know it was one particular man who mastered the languages and would walk into offices basically with kind of stuff I like to do. My Spanish is terrible. It's enough to get what I need, the response. Along with that intelligence now, along with the resources, first the human resources backed up with the money, and the desire, as it seems from all of the policies that have come out of the 15 indigenous nations in Colombia that have influenced the president's manifesto, that has been, you've been actually, I'll speak like I'm speaking to you, sir. I only found all this out 2 days ago, so I got emotional on my other video that you seems like similar age to me, similar background to me, that you would, like, on the left and extreme, obviously a universe apart, but I was also, like, would be classed as, like, not extremist, but within the Labour Party, yes, as was part of the socialist, young socialist militant part that was kicked out actually in 1980s by Neil Kinnock, a friend of Thatcher. So, you know, when they were breaking the trade unions and destroying the country. Smells really bad here with that polluted water. This is what I believe I'm here to do is basically be like a node of someone with information and I do believe growing abilities as far as, like, influencing and bending the reality around my reality, as far as, like, King Paulie's world, how, you know, how it is. So this is a multi-million-dollar project. That's the pump stopped working, and yeah, that's part of the project, I guess, for the alcalde to address as soon as possible. Apparently a lot of parts have been stolen, my friend said, because they won't pay somebody to stay there or put cameras